Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a weekly reading for Sun, Moon and Rising, the 19th to the 25th of June. It'll be very brief, literally 3 cards we're going to pull just to get a general vibe for the week. I will do one ping of the sound bowl just to tune into the energy, so you can join me on an inhalation if you desire. So I'm going to take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Okay, Scorpio. Let us see what the week has in store for you. Okay, literally 3 cards. Theme, unexpected, and advice. Okay, theme, 7 of Swords. Unexpected, 7 of Cups. And advice from Spirit, Ace of Swords. Okay, so I'm just going to show you these 3 cards together because you will always see something intuitively, be it signs, symbols or colour. I'll give you a moment just to tune into all of that. Alright, the theme for the week, Scorpio, is you are really looking at tactics. How do you get around a situation? How do you get what it is you want without going down the normal conventional route of getting it? 7 of Swords can talk about tactical approaches. Now the story behind the 7 of Swords is that he is a soldier in an army, and in the middle of the night he goes and he sneaks over to the opponent's army and he steals their swords, essentially disarming them. Okay, so there's a situation where you are exploring this week where you're looking at ways around a situation to get at what it is you want without the conventional results and without doing it the conventional way. It's all about doing things against the grain for you this week. Okay, there is something that you're wanting to harness, something that you're wanting to win. There's a winning sensation here. There's a desire to win, and by doing it in a way that will not be seen by others and take other people, it will take others by surprise, but it is a very tactical approach. I do like this energy, okay, because even though you may lose a little bit because he drops 2 swords over there, even though you may lose a little bit, essentially you've grabbed 5. So you have gained more than you've lost by doing this approach, and in a way you are avoiding bloodshed, you're avoiding confrontation, you are avoiding anything that's going to cause you harm. All right, so you are finding ways within, and I don't know what avenue this is supporting you in terms of what, because obviously we've got sword energy here, which is mental, and we've got cup energy, which is heart. Okay, but this, it feels to me like it's revolving around, I want to say business and money. Okay, but it's like, how do you get what it is that you want without kind of burning bridges and without kind of doing it the conventional way? Obviously I'm repeating myself now. Let me just get something else from this. There also could be someone that you may be avoiding this week, okay, and I would say that's very good for you, okay, because while you might be skirting around the edges to try and avoid someone, and this person just could be someone that just gives you triggers, someone who always has too high expectations on you, and you needing to kind of salvage your own win this week. It's all about winning this week, and it's not in a 5 of Swords energy. It's not like winning at all costs at the detriment of others. This is a kind of like, okay, it's a number 7. 7's in numerology. Talk about sort of, it's a spiritual number. Okay, how can I do this for my highest good without causing disruption and chaos amongst others? All right, so in a way you're keeping the peace, you're finding more peace, and you're finding ways of thinking outside the box. That's your theme for this week, so it's really, really positive. Okay, So you've got that goal in mind. There's something that you want to win. It could be the heart of another person, okay? It could be, I mean, if that were the case in this situation, say you're interested in someone, it could be like treat them mean, keep them keen kind of energy, right? Kind of stepping backwards to be able to step forwards with a bit more trajectory. For others of you, it could be in the workplace where you are having to fulfill a task or an activity, but instead of plowing all of your energies into one, you may be delegating to others in order to sort of maximize on your time and your time management. All right, it's about kind of cutting away what is not, it's like trimming the fat. Okay, so you are all fat focused, and fat focus meat focused, trimming the fat and getting to the meat of the situation. You are meat focused. You're not interested in the trimmings. You're not interested in the cherries on top. So you just want to get to the meat or the heart of the situation. All right. The closest avenue there, the closest way there. And sometimes the closest way is about meandering around the houses till you get there. All right. Now, what you don't see coming, the unexpected, is the Seven of Cups. So what I really like about this is because you are thinking outside the box, you're finding new ways of doing things. You're speaking to many different people and you're kind of creating your own recipe here. What that inadvertently does within the universe, within your vibrations, is it sends a message to the universe saying, I'm ready to try different methods. And then the universe kind of goes, well, great, Scorpio, we see that. And what we'll do is we'll offer you a bunch of choices then. Okay. Seven of Cups talks about having many options available to you. Okay. So even though you were focused on your particular win, here comes a situation where all of a sudden, because you are thinking outside the box, you have broadened your perspective, and now you're saying, oh wow, I could do it this way, I could do it this way, I could do it this way. Or, what is my win? Maybe you're redefining what your win is. What is the goal? Is it the end goal? Is it the journey towards the goal? So you are really kind of looking at all of these things. For some of you, if we take the example, obviously it's not going to resonate with everyone, but if we take the example of being interested romantically in somebody and kind of like stepping backwards to give them space, and chances are we all know when that happens, the person comes running towards you, right? It could be a situation where all of a sudden now you're getting a lot of other interest with different people because you're having this kind of self-empowerment happening within yourself. Okay, you're doing things against the grain. People are kind of noticing you this week in terms of like, well, how is Scorpio doing it? Because Scorpio's onto something and it's not the usual, you know, it's not the norm. So it feels to me like all of a sudden you're going to be seeing all of these different options available to you. Things that get your heart excited because you're operating on a different playing field, essentially, is what's happening. Okay, now there could be the cause that you may find yourself a little bit in a daydreaming state whereby you're kind of allowing yourself to fantasize about certain dreams or certain ideas that you want to do. I do feel that there is an energy here where you can actually join all of those cups into one. See, with the Seven of Cups basically talking about options, okay, each cup represents a different flavor. And it feels to me that there may be a way that you can incorporate and collaborate all of those into one field, and it feels that might be okay. So for some of you, you may even be joining business with a family member, friend, or romantic partner. There's something about kind of joining that it feels to me like these are so dispersed. Seven of Cups often talks about choose the best one because you really have many options than you realized, right? So where's your heart? What does your heart tell you to do? What do you feel most excited about? But there's another energy coming through of how can you join all of these skills and talents and abilities that you have into one field, something that somebody hasn't thought about before, okay? Something that's going to create inner peace. It's going to fuel your passion, something that's going to give you enlightenment, something that where you can grow and ascend, something that's going to be fruitful, and something that's just going to be plain old delightful. Okay, with all those different sevens, well, with all those different cups. What Spirit here is saying is that there's a mindset that you need to embrace. It's a new mindset. This is the advice from Spirit, and the advice from Spirit is basically saying, think about. It's weird because the Ace of Swords can talk about victory, a new perspective, a truth serum, all of that sort of stuff. What I'm getting from this is that it's like every moment of truth actually has a double-edged sword. Every moment of truth has a negative connotation and a positive connotation. It really depends on how you cut through the BS of the situation, get to the heart of the matter, right? So what Spirit here is saying is get very clear. If you can this week, try to get very clear on what victory represents to you. Okay, even if it's a case of writing it down, saying, what is victory to me? Okay, it's abundance, it's prosperity, it's growth, it's a spiritual ascension, it's whatever it is for you. Try and figure out what that word victory is, because it feels like victory is a big energy coming forward for you. What Spirit is also saying is that you will be victorious, so you might as well choose the thing that you want. Now, I know I harp on about that a lot, but I cannot press a point hard enough. We live in a universe of non-judgmental give and take. What we experience now in our vibrations, be it the mental body, the heart, whatever, it's going to play out back to us in the physical world after a bit of a delay, because we're working with dense three-dimensional energy. The Ace of Swords is basically saying be very, very, very clear cut on where your head is at. Okay, yes, you've got the heart, what rejuvenates the heart, but let's trim the fat, get to the meat, get to the heart of what it is that you want to accomplish. Okay, what is the accomplishment? What is the achievement or the accomplishment that you are driving yourself towards? Okay, for some of you, it could be a situation, because we've got these two cards coming up, that there may be someone in your environment who's maybe a little bit sneaky, and you're picking up on this because you're very intuitive, Scorpio. You're picking up on it, and Spirit here would then be saying, okay, be very clear on this. Try and get the facts and the figures. What is the truth? Be the truth seeker this week. Okay, so it's all about looking at the meat of the situation. It's like everything is about getting to the core of the situation, whether that be the truth, the meat, whatever the case may be. Forget about the flowery decorations, forget about people's flowery words. You want to know what people's agendas are, you want to know what your own agenda is, and you want to get to the root of the matter regardless. Now, this being the unexpected situation means that you may be kind of there may be little temptations around you, dangling in front of you, causing you to sort of disrupt your energy. Spirit says, okay, that's wonderful. You've got a lot of opportunities available to you. That's excellent. Use that to make you feel good. Okay, but seek the truth. Get to the heart of the matter. Okay, there is something that needs to be seen in. It's like things are hidden in plain sight sometimes. Really look this week. Okay, because I feel like you are definitely embracing all of those energies. Okay, you're really looking at the picture, and I would say as well, with non-judgment if you can. Okay, see it for what it is this week, because thinking outside the box is excellent, but it opens up other parameters in our mindset as well, where we see new things as well. Okay, when we set the intention to kind of, okay, I'm going to find a different way of doing it, all of a sudden new things come towards us we didn't quite see before, and it was in our face. All right, so it's all about getting to the meat and the heart of the matter this week for you. So I hope that helped you, Scorpio. If this does resonate, give me a thumbs up, please. And if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, loveitmore.com. Otherwise, have a grand week. It's going to be victorious for you. Okay, take care. Bye.